morning and welcome back to my channel. Guys, I am late today. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see that time? If you're new here, I'm supposed to be at work at 8:15. I try to get here early so that I can film. So we just gonna go ahead and do what I got planned. And we're gonna put a note on the door for all my students to be quiet when they come in so that I can get through this because I am running late and it is my fault. So what I plan on doing today is to let you know, well, let's look at my to-do list from yesterday because that will show you what I was supposed to get done. So I found out today that I have to sit in AP meetings, AP interviews. So we're interviewing for a new assistant principal. So AP interviews. And so I'll be doing that all day today. I'm not understanding why I can't. There we go. Why does it say take a screen? Oh, I know why. Girl, bye. I took the text boxes off. That was yesterday. All right, so we have AP interviews all day today, which means I will be out of the room. All right, we didn't make it to nobody's Bible study, nor did I make it to the gym because I was working on this planner, but it's done pretty much. So we're gonna take a look at this new planner I created. I do have some finishing touches. Y'all can see I'm off to a rocky morning, but we're gonna make it good. When it ain't working, you don't get frustrated, you just keep moving. So that's what we're gonna say that it must get done right here. So I make my planner in Keynote, which I told you yesterday. So if you caught that video, let's hope they saved it, okay? Because y'all know what happens. So when I closed it last night, I saved it. But remember, I work on it on my computer. But I need to do the little things I need to do today on my tablet. So I needed to be going or syncing from one device to the next. And we're just waiting on it to open up and hopefully it is uploaded. So in order to get it into Goodnotes, I have to use my tablet. So let's see if everything in here is where it's supposed to be. So when you create a new planner, of course, we started from scratch. I am just tweaking the same planner I've been working on for years, right? I have been using this planner, I know, over 3 or 4 years, and each year it just gets better and better. I come up with new ideas. You hit the edit button. I'm not teaching you how to make a planner today. I'm showing you what I'm doing, and hopefully you have some comments. Please feel free to leave them. I take constructive criticism very well. It does not bother me because I know who I am and what I'm doing. So if there's a mistake, say something, help a girl out. All right, so we start off here, and some new changes is that I added my quarters because I am doing the 12-week year. I like the 12-week year. I want to stick to it. So that was very difficult to come up with a way, and I'm not happy with it, but I'm satisfied with it, if that makes any sense. And so you would link these right here to the quarterly pages because I couldn't figure out where to put them, and I might later on, but this is where it's at right now. Now, these are all empty sections. Where if you've done planning before, you can click on it and add inserts behind it or new planners behind it, or you could just use those pages for different things. Okay, and so when we go to the quarters, I had to do them differently. It is not working with my math brain, but we're gonna just go with it because this is our August planner. So I had to start with quarter 3, then I had to go to quarter 4, quarter 1, and quarter 2. It's just the way it is, all right? And so when we go to the quarterly, this is let's just hit I don't know if it's better to do it this way to show you all. This is how the planner is gonna look. So these are my quarterly planning pages. I'm going to be doing a lot of flipping back and forth, okay? And so I made this yesterday. Me and my co-teacher, she's brilliant. She helped me come up with my format, and I changed a few things. But let me show you why I did it, okay? Because, I don't come up with everything. I'm using PaperNRoses, right? And so with PaperNRoses, she has a quarterly planner that I fell in love with. It is portrait, so I had to figure out and take the best parts. So this is why I needed this page. I love this page. It's for recording my videos and my books. That's what I'm pretty much using it for. And it had this little goals section, and I love seeing my thumbnails to see how many I have done for the month, right? And so I wanted a space to put that. I really don't know if I did this or just did it because she had it on there because I don't like blank space, right? And so I got this from another YouTube where you put the book and then you just outline the days that you were reading. And you doesn't have to read it every day, but this is the time frame until you finish the book. And then I have the little icons, which me and my coworker came up with, or she did. I could just put the little thumbnail there instead of putting the YouTube. So that's optional. And so closing this out, I'm gonna be going back and forth. That's what this page is for. And so I didn't want to be constricted to what I wanted my goals for. So we just came up with the little box at the bottom. I could either put the intentions, I could put a to-do list, or I can put my thumbnails, whatever I want. And I still can put my books and draw my lines here because this is a landscape planner. Guys, this page is so cute now. I'm looking at it in landscape mode because we were looking at it in portrait mode. I was talking really fast because I'm running out of time. Okay, so we're gonna swipe. Now this is the goals page, okay? A little different than what she had, but I love the action steps. I love telling you what the goal was. I didn't see the point of a start date when it say August. I don't understand that. I didn't really need that. So looking back at her action page, okay, her action page comes after, which I didn't like this either. Remember I told you I wanted to help her make the planner so it'd be for me, but hey, who am I? So this is her action page. She has her intention. I just left the space up in case I wanted to write that. She has it brained up. I left the space. I can do what I want. I do like the 3 goals each month, and so I have one for each goal, and then I left the box and all this stuff open to what I want to put in there per month because it could be different. I felt obligated to write January 1st to January 31st. Girl, we know all of these start on the same day because we're trying to get it done. And I didn't use this progress bar, didn't need it. So I just wanted to check off, and so that's what I did for that. They're all housed in one section, and so they're not all over the planner, like in front of January, in front of April. Like I didn't like that part, and so they're all grouped right under. I changed my monthly overview. All I did was add a little black line right here. And so this black line right here just made the page pop. And so you're going to see this theme throughout, which I never done before, trying to make it neutral. But this is my planner. It's free, like it or not. You can just, let me know, but it's okay. All right, the next thing, I don't want to show you my months that I changed my at a glance. I added the little black lines. I added in my personal and my school into one planner. That's why I'm happy, okay? And so the only thing left to do is to determine the colors for each month because this is seasonal, and this is my bubbly planner where I get to use all kinds of stickers because I'm a teacher and we love all things bubbly. So I have 2 sides of me and we're working with this creative side. So this is initially the page, except January would be blue. This little strip right here would be blue. And I'm going to show you some color themes that I've picked, but I'm not sold on it. The next thing is I added this little bar here to my personal planner, which I am in love with because I like to do my overview. Like, what am I working on this month? Am I fasting? Am I on a no spin? Am I going to get to working on time this month? What am I focusing on? And that's why I like it on my calendar. And I need my teacher and my personal calendar to be one because I felt like I was writing the same thing in both planners at some point. All right, so we came up with the little icons to get to the health section and the finance section. The work section is your lesson plan for me, and so I didn't need an icon for that. And the personal section is right here, so we don't need an icon for that. So if you click here, this takes you to my lesson plans. And I am going to do a version where there's no lesson plan if you're filling this planner thus far. And I hope that you are. Okay, and so with that being said, you can get to your lesson plans, you can get to your index, and you can get to your calendar overview. The only way to get to your goals is to go to the index and then go to the goal link. That's the only way to get there because I don't see the need to put it all through the planner. I'm not about that with links that we're not using. All right, these are empty sections, so you get 5 sections on every planner. I had a teacher planner, I had 10 sections. I was forcing myself to use all those, so we're going to try 5 this year. If I need more, I'll tweak it for next year. I have a weekly planner only, so there's no daily pages, but I am creating a daily page today. I have that on my to-do list so that if I want to use a daily page, because y'all know I don't always use a daily page, like I didn't use one Monday, I didn't use one Tuesday, I'm probably not going to use one today. Therefore, because I'm not using those daily pages every day, then I'm going to create a daily page at the bottom and I'm going to just insert it when needed. Okay. And I'll definitely show you that when I finish. And so these are links to your weeklies, and these triangles that you cannot see. Let me show you what it looks like. You can't see the triangles. Those are just invisible links that take you to the lesson plan. So I'm going to do a little lesson plan showing you. Oh, good. That don't sound right. I'm getting ready to do a little link sharing right now. So if you click here, it's going to take you to January 6th through the 12th lesson plan. So that's what that's going to, I hate that. The pencil don't work. So 6th to the 10th, okay? And you only get a Monday through Friday. This is what the lesson, so if you're a homeschool teacher, this is a really cute planner for you. All right, so let's go back to January. If you click this, this is going to take you to your weekly for January, because I need a weekly and I need a lesson plan. They are two separate things, okay? And they do not merge. All right, and so this is the weekly. I struggle with this because I want a new layout, but this layout has not failed me. So the only thing that I did was made it shorter. My weekly usually was up here. I brought it down here, gave me some more real estate because I got those little things that I bought that I'll be talking about when I start planning in this planner. And that's another thing. So this takes you to your lesson plan months, so you can get to any month. And I'm not doing the whole flip through. We'll show you that later. I'm just telling you what I'm working on. And this takes you to the lesson plan for this week. So you get another lesson. This calendar right here is not linked. So this takes you to the 6th. This takes you to any months. And of course, this is your regular planner over here. Okay. So the next thing, these take you to your health section and your finance. You get 12 months and you get 12 separate pages. So that's 24 pages for your health and 24 pages for your finance. So let's click on it. And so it takes you straight to January health and wellness. I like this page because I might be doing track my workouts, because sometimes I don't want to put that on my monthly, but I do want to track it. So I got my own health and wellness where I can say if I'm fasting, I can say if I need to go grocery shopping, I can plan out everything I need for health and wellness. These links take you back to your January personal weekly. And if you swipe, the only way to get to it, wait a minute, that say January. Let's stop. Did I need to read? See, I haven't checked this planner. Does that say July? Okay, well, that needs to say January. Let's go ahead and fix that now. So let's do a little quick check, because I was copying and pasting. So where does it starts here, August. It should say August, September. This is where I messed up. So I got, see, remember, I just got everything. What in the world am I spelling? Going too fast, Kent. All right, January. Oh, so I got to fix all of those. I'm going to do that off camera. So that means I copied and pasted and I just haven't fixed them, which that's what I'll be doing today, is going through and fixing any mistakes, anything I forgot to change. Didn't I tell you I was going to do this off camera? The reason I'm not is because I'm getting ready to take this over to Goodnotes to show you what it's going to look like in Goodnotes. That should be the last one. I hope I didn't do that with the financial one as well. So you have to go back and check everything. I usually do that in Goodnotes. Okay, the other thing that I have to check, and I promise I'm going to do that off camera, is to make sure this says health, because one says health and one says financial. And I copied the same calendars. I have to make sure that all of that is correct. And I have to make sure, because I moved this calendar around to reset it, to make sure everything is lined up when I move it over to Goodnotes. So I'm still working on the planner, but I take it to Goodnotes when I'm sitting at home and I'm just checking pages. And so I'm making sure everything is where it needs to be, because we don't want any mistakes in the final copy. So let's go over to the finance page. I'm supposed to be just showing you one. So this says August bills. Of course, you can plot out when they're due. You can have a focus for the month. You can have your financial goals for the month. I really did use these, and so I wanted those in my planner. And then when you swipe, because that's the only way to get to this is your bills section. I changed and added these black headers. Absolutely in love with them. This is me. And so extra expenses, that's that Klarna, that Afterpay, anything you need to pay that month is not a normal expense that you just want to get a, you know, you want to pay or that you have to pay that month. Might be even your taxes. They're not set every month, and you might want to put them in extra expenses that's going to be costing you that's different than your normal expenses. Okay, income, I like to track how much I'm making, and then all my standard bills that I have. And some bills might be extra to me because I don't need them, and so I need to cut it off, or I need to do some other things. And see where I'm talking about right here? See how this is not lined up? I want to pull that down. So those are the little things, and when I'm in Goodnotes, I'm just marking pages so I can go back and fix the things that I want to fix. And so I mark it up when I'm in Goodnotes, and I love doing that. Okay, so that takes care of the finances. So if we click here, we're starting with January because I haven't showed you the colors I chose yet. And that's it. So you get your monthlies, you get your links that you got, I think it's 10 sections here. You get your quarterlies, you're getting your lesson plans, you're getting your overview, and I do have some important pages. So if you have to swipe to get to those important pages, are they before? This swiping, it doesn't work. That's why you got to go to Goodnotes. I'm going to show you that the important pages are after, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this order. I'm going to have to look at that in Goodnotes and see how it works for me. But your important dates, they usually go after the overview, and I'm really debating on getting rid of these 2 pages. I really don't think I need these important dates. I don't. So I'm going to be debating whether I get rid of those or not. And let's just quickly take a look at my index. So you get a word of the year, which I have, I do every year. I do my vision board. I write the vision. Standards reflection is the standards that you're using for school. So those are my state standards. Meet the teacher, which I want to do a page about me. And then the classroom memories. That's for you to house any pictures that you may need to house. And then I have those important dates, right? And so I might delete that. We'll see. And I'm just going to click through those things, but there's links to all of that. So you have your word of the year, you have your vision board, you have a list for the vision, you know, the things you want to accomplish. You have your reflection, you have meet the teacher, and then these are your classroom memories, but they could be any memories. If you use this planner, I could just take classroom off and use memories. You know how to white that space out. And then if you click this, it takes you to August, and it's just a blank space. I usually white that out. I just have that there because I want to know what month I'm on, but usually I take that off and redo the page. But it's a free page to house your pictures for the month or collage for the month. If you like to do vision boards, this is a place where you could do your vision board. And so that's where I'm at. So what I want to show you now before I close out this video, because I've been running my mouth, is we're going to export this over to Goodnotes. So I'm going to just export this PDF. We're going to export. I do want to change the cover. I love the cover, so I mean, we'll see. But when I offer this version, I do think I want to do a trial run on Etsy, but it still will be free for all my YouTube subscribers. So if you are watching my videos and you know they really see filming on the door and they're banging and it's not 9 o'clock. So I want to still provide this for free, so it'll always be up under my YouTube link. And so anyway, I got a little thrown off because students are banging on the door. Not knocking softly, but banging on the door. Sorry about that. This video at this point is going to be all chopped up because I got my students sitting up here banging on the door, asking can they go somewhere else. So you just export it straight from Keynote. There's never a problem. We're going to import it as a new document. We're going to put it inside of my documents in the beginning so we can see it. I know I can't scream or yeah, I don't know, but this is so cute. It's the same as last year, Kent. What are you screaming for? I don't know, because it's almost done. All right, so the only way to get into this planner is just swipe, okay? And then once you swipe, you have access to all the links that you'll need. You have your belong page. It looks amazing. We just gonna go right on down so y'all can see. All right, now I'm gonna show you the colors. I am not sold on the colors. Hopefully my coworker don't mind helping me today because she is the creative person in this relationship, teacher, friendship, relationship. because people got all kinds of relationships going on. We just want to explain what we're doing. We are teacher buddies, and she really helps me with my creative side, so we're just going to roll through this. I played with some things, and I want to show you some things that I changed. So one, I want August to be yellow. And she just that's non-negotiable. I don't know. It's just, I feel August is yellow this year. I always make August blue, but this year she's going to be yellow. And so I know I can zoom in on my thing, but I just want to show you. So the letters are white. It comes up on Goodnotes pretty good, in case you're not seeing it. I changed this here. Okay. So let's just look at January real quick. See, it's up here. So I could make August yellow and put August back here, but I wanted more real estate, and that's what I'm playing with today. I left it like this intentionally so that I could see if I needed more space in the squares, or is this enough. And I'm really not seeing a big difference, so I could go back to this style right here. Do y'all see the style I'm talking about, where January is here versus over here? All right, and so then September is going to be this color. Me and her do like this color for September. Instead of doing the red for the apple, we do this peachy pink color, and I don't even know what color it is, but it's a pink. It's in the pink family, okay? That's all I know. All right, and so October is always going to be orange. She wanted pastel colors. I can't find pastel colors on October, so I got to change the opacity on this, and it just didn't look right. So we'll talk about that today. This is November, so I did a few of them this way so she could see. And then December, I made it black because I wanted her to see, you know, that love for it. And this might be it. This might be the one for me. I don't know. I want to do color, but I'm feeling the theme is all black. So I might have 2 of them coming out. We'll see. All right. And of course, the rest of them I haven't changed yet because I wanted her and I to look at it. And that's it. And so you can see my links are working, right? Takes you to your home, takes you to your lesson plan. Go to January. That's January's lesson plan. Click December, January. I'm already on January. April, take you to your lesson plans. This is the 14th of April. So we're going to go here. That's the 14th of April. This is going to take you back to the 14th of April. Y'all see how this is linking? It's linking, right? I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Y'all know I'll be singing in these videos and y'all don't say nothing. Okay, thank you. All right, and then this is going to take you to your health section. You're going to really see it now because I can swipe. And this is going to take you to your your financial section. Is the link working? Uh-oh. See, that's the page. So what I do, so y'all got firsthand, close. I want to do this because I got to go back and check that link. Okay, so let's go back to April. Let's see if this link works. So that took me to December. So I went to here, click financial. That's working. So I don't know what's going on with June, but the link is, so let's try July. July is working, so June is default. And I have to check each one. So that's the stage. Remember I told you I wanted it created, but now I got to check all the links. See how these are different? I thought I resized them. They all need to be this size right here. And so I got to go back and fix it. So what page was that? But anyway, I'm not doing it on the screen. See how they are all uniform? Some of them were not. They were smaller for some reason. So I got to go back and fix. But I got to check each one to make sure that they're right. That's it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm excited. This is what I'm working on. It's taking all of my attention. I didn't make it to Bible study. I didn't make it to the gym. I am trying to get this planner out this year. So I hope y'all have a great day. And as always, see y'all tomorrow.